Hello everybody, I'm Sahana. In this video, we are going to talk about monitoring EC2 instance. Monitoring Amazon EC2 instances with CloudWatch that involves various tracking metrics and setting alarms and analyzing logs to ensure the health and performance of our instance. So in monitoring, there are of two types. Those are basic monitoring and detailed monitoring. So in this basic monitoring, it is enabled by default for EC2 instance and provides metrics at a 5-minute granularity and does not incur additional charges beyond the standard EC2 instance cost. So while coming to detailed monitoring, provides more granular data with a 1-minute granularity and incurs additional charges as it generates more data points. So this was about the monitoring. And in monitoring, in Amazon, we have a service that is known as CloudWatch, which is a monitoring observability service that Amazon AWS provides, and it allows us to collect, monitor and analyze and metrics, logs and events from our AWS resources and applications. So there are components in CloudWatch monitoring service. So those are metrics, alarms, logs, events, insights. So these are the components that come under CloudWatch monitoring. So today we are mainly focusing on the metrics. So let us see. For this you have to log into your AWS account and here go for EC2 instances and launch an instance. I will give a name, demo, and our Amazon machine image be Amazon Linux. So instance type is T2 micro. For the key pair I use an existing key pair. If you don't have a key pair, you can also create a new key pair. In network settings, VPC is default. Subnet, even no preference is fine. You can also select for subnet if you want. I'm selecting an availability zone of AES East 1A. So in select existing security group, I have an existing security group and GP2. So yeah, let all the settings be default and go directly for launch instance. So this is our instance. It is in pending state. So meanwhile, we'll go for CloudWatch console. Yeah, I'll open this in a new tab. So as you can see, I had earlier mentioned about these components that comes under CloudWatch: alarms, logs, metrics, X-ray tracers, events, application signals, network monitoring and insights. So today we are going to focus about metrics. So under metrics, you have to go to all metrics. Here, this is the visual representation that is formed in graph that you have, that will show you if you give the preferences and the instance or any other logs or services that you want to view. So here in browse we have metrics. So we today are going to see about EC2 instances under metrics. So when you go to EC2, here we have per instance metrics. So let us check the status of this. Yeah, status check is initializing, so let us wait for 2/2. Okay, so yeah, in per instance metrics, you have to give the instance ID. So this is the instance ID, and for our instance, this particular thing is our instance ID. Yeah, we'll search for this, and after you press enter, yeah, I should still come to crosstalk. Okay, wait, let's wait for it. So yeah, we got the status check 2/2 checks passed. So when we go to in CloudWatch metrics, all metrics, and inside here we search for EC2, and inside EC2 per instance metrics. In this, as we had copied this instance ID earlier, we will give it the instance ID, and yeah, for the instance that we can see the instance name, that is demo, that we had created, and we can see the metric name. There are so many metric. So in this video we are going to see about CPU utilization. So CPU utilization refers to the percentage of the instance's CPU capacity that is being used at any given time. That it's a key performance metric that indicates how much processing power your instance is consuming. So for that we need to give stress inside our instance, as we have not done any web server or anything in this instance. So we will create a stress. So to do that, we select the instance, go to connect, so yeah, this is the command to put stress inside the server. So we can see the performance of our CPU. So for that, sudo yum install stress -by and sudo stress -CPU2. So yeah, we can see this dispatching hogs. So this is the stress info, that we have created a stress inside the server, and we are going to watch it here. This is for CPU utilization. So here you can view CPU utilization metrics directly for each EC2 instance under the monitoring tab, and this will provide the visual graph of CPU usage over time. So we have to wait for at least 5 minutes for this. Yes, even in instances we can see under here you have so many components such as details, status and alarms, monitoring, security, networking, storage and tags. So in monitoring, yeah, here in the first thing you can see CPU utilization. So yeah, we have to wait for 5 minutes for that graph to show the working of the CPU capacity that is being used at any given time. So yeah, we'll wait for 5 minutes. You can enlarge this and see that we have no graph right now. So as we have started initialize the instances, so it won't able to see, and we can wait for us to have create a good graph on this visualization. We need to wait for at least 5 minutes. So we'll wait. Okay. So yeah, not even 5 minutes, I guess. You can see the stress that is being created here. We can see in this monitoring. Yeah, yeah. So you can see the graph that has been raised more than 50%. So this is high CPU utilization that indicate that our instances is under heavy load and might require scaling up, that is choosing a more powerful instance type, or scaling out, that is adding more instances to handle the workload effectively. So as we have added that stress, inside the server, we can see this graph percentage rise directly up to 57.7%. So yeah, and conversely, if low CPU utilization might suggest that we are underutilization of our instance, and could potentially save cost by switching to less powerful instance types, as instances cost as per the hourly basis. So yeah, this is the stress that we had created, and we can visualize it through this graph. So in this metrics under CPU utilization, we can see this, and if you select all the instance, we can see the different components and different colors that we visualized inside the graph. So yeah, this is for the metrics that we can watch our instance performance under CloudWatch service. So yeah, if you say the advantages of this, it is cost effective and it is simple, that provides a straightforward overview of key metrics with 5-minute granularity, and which is often sufficient for general monitoring and performance tracking. And it is automatic, that it is enabled for default for all EC2 instances, requiring no additional configuration or setup, and is adequate for low resolution needs, that is suitable for scenarios where high resolution data is not critical, such as less critical applications or environments with stable performances. So while everything has a disadvantages, so while coming to that, it is lower resolutions, that is metrics are provided at 5-minute intervals, which may not capture short light spikes or anomalies in performance that can delay the detection of issues that occur within shorter time frames. This is for the high enterprises or organizations where they need metrics for every minute, because as their instances will carry heavy loads. And it is less granular insights, that provides less detailed information, which can limit our ability to perform in-depth analysis, and delayed response is there, and limited customization. So basic monitoring might not offer the flexibility needed for applications with specific monitoring requirements, or those needing more detailed metrics. So yeah, this was about it, and yeah, you can see my next video for alarms. Thank you.